Modi.
Is this a split push angle?
I think it's up against Yuzong though, right? Like usually you're up against a Lapu Lapu, you're up against someone that's weak level 1 to 3, and that's why you can really abuse the Helker. But against Yuzong, I don't think you can abuse him.
Once Yuzong gets the Furious Dive, it's so difficult. So, whether you like it or not, you want to try to kill him in level 1. That will require your help. So, imagine this. Minotaur, it's in the bush.
Okay.
And he will not see it coming, dump in, Helker jump in as well, and then gets a kill. Oh, Purify though.
I thought it was going to be either Petri or Execute, yeah, or even Flicker.
Is it to outplay?
It could be a visual bug, because we did get that problem before.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're jumping into game number 2. Game 1, it was devastating. VP showed no mercy. But this time, Guangzhou bringing in the Helker as well as the Minotaur and Barca. Will this be enough firepower to stop VP?
Only time will tell. Guangzhou Gaming, with their backs against the walls, they bring out the unique picks. How is this going to work out though? 3 Purifies, 1 on Modi on the Hellcurt. It's not exactly as teamfight heavy, bit more aggressive. Let's see what the angle is and what plans does he have for his Purify.
I have 2 ideas. 1, to Purify out of the shot essence, and 2, to do it Bobber.
Look at Modi though. He's instantly cutting. That's why he went Concussive Blast. So it's more of like a non-link.
That card sees the division, tries to make sure that there's no cutting available, so there won't be any ganks to the mid lane. But now that Guangzhou Gaming has a Barca, are they going to try and get some more? Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, this is what I'm expecting though.
Close.
That's the thing. If you go in lane against Yuzong, it's not going to be a happy time. Zaur over on Cananeo takes him to almost half HP. Owl up top. Oh, he needs to use Purify there. Missed Mountain Shocker from Zaur.
Yeah. All the while, Guangzhou.
Now, it's Petrified, but the Ocean not used. Just a rough wave. That's a big resource burn. Bolt and spell.
Yeah, I feel like Guangzhou should not heavily invest in this hurdle. I feel like getting a kill would be more valuable with their draft.
And Modi's playing so aggressive right there, threatening the Terrifies. But look at that card. Black Dragon is available.
Ooh, good timing on the Black Dragon from Radis. Modi blinked in towards him. Owl, whoa, jumps in as well. Oh, Bad Cop finally going down now from the skies. Does have to Petrify, won't be able to use it now. That's good. Terrify over to him. Mountain Shocker lands as well. They got the Purify from Modi. Bober waiting in the bush does not have the Petrify. They will have to back away as Bober hops in a rough wave. Pluto flickers out to safety. Guangzhou Gaming with a win on Turtle 1.
Get the win on Turtle 1, but on the top side, Super Gorka got a ton of value there. And remember, even if Guangzhou Gaming wins the early to mid game, they're not as scary if you die. That's true. It depends on the decisions in the middle of the fight. Look at this. Pluto
might have the tech charge here. Will do so.
Alright, so this early aggression is just working out so much better for Guangzhou Gaming, but so far, Virtus.pro is doing a great job, not losing too much. It's still a 0-0 game by all means.
Yeah, honestly, both teams are being careful of the nukes on both teams because you got the Kadita as well as the Hellcrit. It's something that it's always in the back of your mind. You want to make sure that you're positioning in a way that you don't get caught by the Kadita. You're positioning in a way, if Hellcrit jumps in, who's going to counterattack against him?
Look at this gank with Modi. Bad Cop gets the lead in time. Terrify coming out. Back shot. Furious Dive, Petrify into the back. Ooh. DOT taking back on Modi. Up top, tech charge. They got the Purify. Owl burning down. Bober gets the Petri on him. And he weaves past the Feathered Airstrike. Finally gets stunned up. Has the dash away. May cannot get the last hit on him.
Like I said, man, individual plays also from Virtus.pro is what allows them to get so much advantage in the game. And just like that, Guangzhou Gaming on the back foot, despite technically being the ones to make the first move.
Yeah, but also shout out to Virtus.pro, really playing around that Nerf 3 quite well. No one really got caught by that.
Oh, coming down now, Spray Gorka able to flick around with Zauri. He goes with Traceless, but they get past Modi. Bad Cop is slain, and Cananeo gets a turtle, but now they're caught in the bad fight. It is again Bad Cop proccing the passive over on Owl. The DOT taking down. Cananeo has to respect the Traceless forward.
That's an unexpected amount of sustain coming from Owl, by the way. I thought for sure he was going to get taken out right there. All things considered, 2 turtles for Guangzhou Gaming, but Virtus.pro are the ones with the 2k gold advantage.
Yeah, but look at that gold. Super Gorka is 800 gold above Owl, which honestly is still fine. Owl as a Freya, you don't need as much gold compared to a carry, but this does set up Virtus.pro, especially with how Pluto as well as Baka has been playing, and Bobber the Beaver. I actually feel like Super Gorka is going to be fine. I don't think there'll be enough resources to do with his carry.
Depending on how much Virtus.pro can force Guangzhou Gaming to burn. Right now, though, when it comes down to the wave clear, Guangzou Gaming definitely have a bit of an advantage, but they're not really allowed to do anything because Virtus.pro are just wheeling around in the bushes, denying the traps coming in from the Hellcurt.
All tries to go in there to counter shock over you. Whoa! Now it's Bad Cop caught, stunned up, backline to rough ways over to X-King, and the barrier stops him. Pluto's taking a lot of those shots. Now it is Bad Cop with a Petri with Cananeo. Takes them down before they can do any more damage on X-King.
An aggressive dive there from Virtus.pro, but it didn't pay out. That was a 4v5, technically, a 5v5 with the turret, and Guangzhou Gaming gained all the value there.
I would say, oh, hold on. Cananeo
Hole fully stacked up. That Thorn Rose hit like a truck.
And again, I feel like the fact that Guangzhou is able to turn that around is because they were prepared for it.
That
Some beautiful traces too, man. We're seeing a lot of these individual plays. Great reaction. I don't know if that was intentional.
I think it is, because look at Guangzhou, the way that they've been playing. They knew again was coming down bot. They were preparing for it, and then they just able to capitalize. This means that Virtus.pro, even with all these amazing individual mechanics, you always got to be careful of that team play, because Guangzhou, at this point of the game, they're starting to read the patterns of Virtus.pro.
Right now, the photo is available for May on the Minotaur, so Virtus.pro have to be careful.
All in over to May. Oh my lord, he gets get rid of him. That's the squishiness of him. Out of the back line, able to zone Sour. Ego is for a free take on a turtle. Now as Kaneo walks up, that's a furious dive. But with no petrify, almost Super Agorica getting caught, but has the flicker to escape. Now a Golden Staff. That means 3 items done.
I gotta say, beautiful by Guangzhou in terms of their targeting, man, because the moment May got caught, everyone else just go for those damage dealers. Out, go straight to the back line, able to deal quite a lot of damage over to Zaur, and then kind of Neo goes in, shows his face, and be like, if you really want to stay, we're gonna make sure we take you guys down. Amazing targeting by Guangzou.
And it's unfortunate that Super Gorka got stuck in the Lord pit right there, but exiting.
Tries to go on Bober. Owl. Yeah, really good clear here. Not able to siege it down again. A weakness from Guangzhou is they can't really siege turrets down to even will for fights or split.
Kaneo is having an amazing game so far with Lancelot. I hope I don't jinx it, but I just want to see it.
Well, he's been really good on the Assassins, really understanding the ins and outs for the most part. A big advantage for Guangzhou Gaming as well. They're actually having a lot more like split push threat because the Hellcurt and the Freya both, if left alone, take some turrets so fast. And Virtus.pro are stuck trying to keep things together, play it macro, play it for team fights.
Also gonna get this turret. Again, the split is a big thing for Guangzhou Gaming. Good peel. Pluto could have looked for it. Owl gets away. Oh, he actually gets out of the Petrify just with a dash. Interesting.
I'm guessing there's a small iframe there.
Big engage. Faces back. Owl with a chase. Bober still able to find X. What a kite from Zaur and Super Agorica. They just shredded Owl down like he's nothing.
Definitely too overzealous there from Owl. 1v2 against 2 marksmen technically, but he got melted before he could actually take anyone down. That's a great turret fire from Modi. I believe it was blind. There wasn't really confirmation.
No, I feel like he knew someone was there, he just doesn't know how many.
Oh, so Kaneo moving. Bober's looking for the re-engage, but doesn't have the Petrify. It's still down for 30.
I gotta say, both teams is like they're playing from tomorrow. It's not stopping.
Free Lord over to Virtus.pro.
Because it really does look like Virtus.pro and Guangzhou, they have a rough idea of what the next engage is gonna look like. They're prepared for it, they counter it, and then they make it look clean. They make it look rehearsed. It looks like both teams. They really know what's gonna happen before it happens, or their reaction speed is just out of this world, man.
There's definitely some kind of chess match happening from both teams where like, oh, I know that you know that I know that you know what I'm gonna do type deal. Man, right now with the Lord though, Virtus.pro definitely want to try and make something happen, but only with the Farsa around, Guangzhou Gaming can kind of take a chill pill on this one.
There you go, that's the 3rd item.
Power spike for Gorka.
Free siege. Oh, Gorka actually takes a few too many shots there. Oh, Bober. You're gonna have to respect it. Bober gets the knock up, but won't fully commit onto it. Good mounted chakra in the red tree to steal the orange buff away as Modi tries to get the angle here. Push up top with the Lord. Owl holding it in.
Yeah, I feel like Guangzhou, this is not a panic angle because they do have pretty okay clear. Modi though gets spotted by Zaur.
Yeah, he's actually chasing Modi. Jumps in with the Traceless. Modi might be solo kill here. Zaur with the Traceless. Easy work for him down below.
That's one of those times you wish you had a Petrify.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, Modi does not. Right there with him taken out, Virtus.pro still trying to get as many cards as possible. He should be able to get some damage on his turret. Look at this.
That's so big. They know that even if the Pure Bag is baited out, Super Agorica can go and hit him. Now, Agorica's still surviving all throughout the damage. And it's through the backup of the rest of the team. Virtus.pro are just better. Modi trying his best, goes for Terrify and the Stinger. But Guangzhou Gaming have been wiped out now. VP clear the waves with a cannon in it. It's Badcott who hold the aggro on turret, and Virtus.pro get a clean sweep against Guangzhou Gaming.
What was that last play by Bobber, man? The lance came in, gets petrified.
Beautiful.
If it wasn't for that petrify, he actually might have been able to done something, right?
Wow.
Get a few kills so that VP could not end it there. Dude, that was clutch. Bobber on his Kadita, man. Bobber the Beaver.
Bobber the Beaver, just consistently gnawing at you, and before you know it, the tree falls.
Are very subjective as well. What is?
Yeah, which version of a mermaid? Because there are different kinds, right?
Is the fish on the top or the bottom?
What?
Whoa, hang on a second. Wait,
right?
I don't think that part's
readable. Oh, wait, no, yeah. What do you have human legs and then the fish body?
Yeah.
And that's actually,
see?
That's a